Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. Now, about a week ago I asked a question on my Discord, on our Discord, let me just correct that. I'll put that question on screen. At everyone, basically, so everybody in the Discord, calling all Xbox Microsoft Flight Sim simmers. I specifically wanted to point this question towards them. For the purposes of a soon-to-come video, do you feel you're being shafted or neglected or left in the dust, that type of thing? What do you most envy when seeing what's on offer for PC Microsoft Flight Sim? And what do you think Flight Sim 2024 on Xbox specifically will bring to the table? Now, I wanted to point this at Xbox Simmers specifically because I own PC Microsoft Flight Sim as well. I review many peripherals like the Tobii eye tracker, the Logitech panels, the multi-panel, the radio panel, and many different flight controllers that are not available on Xbox. And I wanted to get the Xbox Simmers specific views on this. I mean, the Discord pretty much exploded when I put that question up. Discord link down below. Go and take a look yourself. Look in the Xbox section. I think it's under controller setup section there. A lot of people responded, and I'm going to share their views with you in this video. I'm also going to bring in a very special guest. It's Pilot83. He has a fantastic Xbox only Flight Sim channel, YouTube channel, which I'll link down below in the description. If you're an Xbox simmer, his YouTube channel is a must. But he made a short video, so I'm going to share that with you as well, with his perspectives. And I'm also going to briefly talk what I feel Flight Sim 2024 will bring to the table. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get on with this video. So let's share some of the comments that people had in Discord, and they may well represent what a lot of Xbox simmers are also feeling. First one I'll put on screen as always, it's from Aaron there. Freeware planes, it's what is missing from the PC Microsoft Flight Sim. Eye and head trackers, yeah, I thought something like that would come to Xbox by now. It's a shame it hasn't. Ways to plan routes rather than using the stupid world map way, yep, I agree with that too. I'm mostly happy with Flight Sim, but there could be some nice, but those could be some nice upgrades to make it better. Very well said, Aaron. I'll put another comment on screen there by Flyby John. Not able to import flight plans, similar to what Aaron was saying there. Memory issues that they know about, but and you know, they have complex scenery, planes in the sim market, but still take us Xboxes as for mugs, knowing full well that in most scenarios they'll crash the sim. So he's gone back to vanilla. So you can read the rest of his comment there. Yeah, there's a lot of complex aircraft, and some of them you get black screens in Xbox, or they'll crash the sim, that type of thing. Put another comment on there for you from Rifle Musket. I feel neglected. PC seems to have much more content available. And I've still broken on Xbox. Yeah, the PC seems to have much more content available. I'll touch on that later when I talk about Flight Sim 2024. But it does, there's always, if a new big release comes out, it's generally on PC first. But then, apart from that, you got all the freeware aircraft. It just typically has a lot more content than the Xbox, which is why I asked that question in the first place. And I'm just showing you a sampling here of what people have mentioned, so I'll put another one on screen there. Nico, only been on Microsoft Flight Sim Xbox since June, with stock aircraft and other add-ons. In the marketplace there is loads of stuff to do. The negative thing for him is peripherals. He has the Velocity 1 flight stick, which he's pleased with, but he's not sure about the Velocity 1 flight yoke. It's a great yoke. And soon Hope soon there will be new peripherals released. I totally agree. I thought by now there would be a lot more released for the Xbox platform. You do have a few. You do have more than you did a year or two ago. But I really thought there would be a lot more released. So great comment there, Nico. It's not all negative. There's a few positive comments in that thread as well. Do go and read it in the Discord for yourself. I'll mention one here from One More Way Dave. Perfectly happy simming on Xbox. Okay, the marketplace release speed is grindingly slow, but listen to almost any live stream group flight and there will be PC users complaining about FPS, spending hours tweaking settings, very true, and such like. Well, this is very true. He just turns on the Xbox and flies. And even on the PC has access to a bit more add-ons, to a lot more add-ons, with the exception of maybe one or two, they really don't bother him. There's also a lot of dross out there that comes with PC users, and a lot of that cause a lot of upset and anguish, and you can read the rest of that one yourself, but very well said there, Dave. Another positive comment from Ocean 8, Rich here. He doesn't feel shafted. The sim is awesome and runs beautifully on the X and reasonably well on the S, and it certainly does. There are frustrations and disappointment, but the fact it runs well on a console is impressive. Totally agree. Like to see more access to freeware planes. I'll touch on that later, and airports given to the PC players. An easy, simple way to import flight plans and integration with things like little nav map. So another well thought out and put comment there, Rich. Very well put. And I'll just mention another positive comment from you there. It's from Tolks Mike. I love the Xbox X. Got me back into the Microsoft Flight Sim bandwagon, back on the Microsoft Flight Sim bandwagon after 20 years. And I virtually met all you completely wonderful people. Xbox does its job, but as other people have mentioned, I want to take that extra step for fuller immersion. So jealous, here we go again, about Toby and VR. Yeah, when I did the Toby video recently, I'll link it down below in the description. You got a lot of Xbox simmers saying that they would love something like that. And I do hope it's a reality one day. And all the planes and all the sticks and jokes. Again, very balanced comment there, Mike. Very well said. Okay, so that's what a few people mentioned on the Discord. What I want to do now is to bring in our special guest, Pilot83, and he's going to share his thoughts and contemplations on this subject.
Hello everyone, and hello Hudson. For those who don't know, I am Pilot83. I am a Xbox Flight Simmer YouTuber. I've been doing it for the past couple years. Hudson was gracious enough to ask me to come by his channel and make a video in response of how do I feel about the current status of Xbox, and do I feel like we're getting the shaft end of the stick with updates, releases, and so forth. So I thought I'd give my quick opinion on the subject. So first off, I want to say I think the Xbox, to be able to run the sim, is a miracle in itself. The fact that Asobo and Microsoft have took something of this magnitude, something so massive, and have made it function on a console, I mean, it's a miracle. There's without a doubt, no doubt in my mind that these guys have worked tens of thousands of hours. They are pioneers when it comes to new technology. But with that being said, that's not to say that there is no issues, obviously, on the console, especially as of late. It seems with every world update, there seems to be, well, I should say sim update. With every sim update, there seems to be more and more issues on the console. It seems the more they try to fix things, the more they actually break things. And when that happens, we are left waiting for developers to fix their planes and get them fixed to us. We are waiting for Asobo to fix things, which sometimes takes months because they don't do hot fixes, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. The marketplace, for a while was moving along very fast. Now it seems like all their help that they have now took and put it all in the focus of 2024. So now things are very slow on coming over. I am happy to be on the console. There are things that need to change without a doubt. For example, I fully believe that the marketplace should have the ability to test planes before you buy them, especially being on console at least. That way we can see if a plane is broken before paying money for it and feeling like we got scammed on the purchase. So there's definitely things that can be done, definitely on the Microsoft side. Obviously on PC has things like head tracking, VR, all things that we would love to see on console, but unfortunately the console just can't do it. Maybe head tracking, it could be done if they ever make some type of agreement with a company to do it. But currently, we don't have that ability. We can't run multiple screens and things. But at the same time, though, the console, I feel, is a great starting point for a lot of simmers. For those who are not sure if flight simming is for them, it's something they could get into without breaking the bank. They could spend $500 or even $300 and get into the sim. And if they love it, they're able to make that migration into PC and then move on to things, of more complexity like VAT sim. I do feel as of late that things have went back downhill as, things were moving uphill for a while. We got WASM, we got the 737 for PMDG, we got the Top Mach F22, we got the Bay 146, but it seems like we are going backwards again. And I know for me, especially being an Xbox YouTuber on the sim, there's a lot of times where I spend extra hours on making a video just because the sim doesn't want to function correctly, CTDs, and it's very, very irritating. I do feel like there's not a huge focus, or support on the Xbox side when it comes to fixing things fast. PC has the benefit where the developer themselves can do a hot fix from their website and get it out. I do think that Microsoft should allow that on our side, and things should be a lot faster. But all we can do is be hopeful, is what I got to say. We got to remain hopeful and positive. Like I said, the fact that the sim works on the console, I think is a great achievement. I think that this sim was definitely a beta test for the new sim 2024, which I'm stoked about. We got career modes. They said they reduced the memory footprint by 70%. Just a whole new things, a whole new engine. I think it's going to be a night and day difference between this sim. I fully think that all console users will definitely migrate to 2024, and I'm extremely ecstatic for 2024. Hopefully they, redo some contracts. Hopefully we can see some actual missiles, bombs, even if they're not functional. At least we could see them at least on the planes. So I'm remaining very, very hopeful. I try to be positive in all aspects of the sim, but there's definitely work to be done. But that's just my thoughts, guys. Like I said, Hudson was great stuff to have me here. I hope to talk to all y'all guys soon. Feel free to come by my channel and check it out. Hudson is a great dude. Talk to y'all guys later. Peace.
So thank you very much, Pilot83. Some very interesting comments there, mirroring what a lot of people were mentioning on the Discord as well. Go and check out his YouTube channel. Like I said, it's linked down below. If you're an Xbox simmer, you'll love his channel. Let me now briefly talk about what Flight Sim 2024 may bring to the table. An important thing to note, it's going to be released at the same time as the PC version. So it's not going to be like Flight Sim 2020. The PC version was released and developed first. It seems mainly for PC. Well, PC really does seem to get the priority on Flight Sim 2020. I think the tables are going to turn with Flight Sim 2024. I do believe Xboxes will get the priority on that. But the important thing to note there, it's releasing at the same time. Now, with Sim Update 13, there was meant to be some kind of Gateway World Hub release. That's when it was slated for. This would allow users to download third-party freeware sort of, I believe it was meant for airports and scenery and that type of thing. I can well see that coming for when Flight Sim 2024 releases, and I can well see Xbox simmers having access to that. So all these third-party, and that may be expanded to download third-party freeware aircraft, that type of thing. So if that happens, it means Xbox simmers will have a way to download, of course, all these freeware files that PC simmers already have access to, and that would be a massive boom. That's not definite, that's just my own thoughts and speculations, but I can well see something of that sort being the case. Another thing, now I'm hoping with Flight Sim 2024 and even before its releases, companies like Tobii will release an adapted eye tracker for the Xbox. If Tobii, especially Tobii, were to release the eye tracker on an adapted eye tracker for the Xbox platform, it will sell like hotcakes and everybody will be buying that who's an Xbox simmer. I've no doubt about that. I'm hoping that will happen. And peripherals, I mean, you do have things like, is it called the Axe Air, which is similar to something like the Logitech multi-panel, not quite as flushed out as that. But I'm hoping to see more companies releasing more peripherals like that, along with more yokes. A cheaper yoke option, £100-ish yoke option, is very much needed on Xbox at the moment. I've been saying this now for the past couple of years. I do believe as it becomes more popular, as more people join the Xbox Flight Simming Club, shall we say, peripherals like that have a realistic chance of coming along. I can see some kind of eye tracker being released and other peripherals being released for the Xbox, especially when Flight Sim 2024 releases, and it's no doubt going to be very popular and successful. Well, listen, I babbled on for far too long now. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you feel neglected as an Xbox simmer? What do you envy about the PC simmers? And what do you think Flight Sim 2024 will bring to the table? Let me know down below. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. And I'll be seeing you soon.